And welcome to our national press briefing, Bunge la Mwananchi Youth Wing. My name is Anthony Karumba, the national spokesperson, Bunge la Mwananchi Youth Wing. Well, fellow Kenyans, today we gather with heavy hearts. What was meant to be a sacred day and remembrance, unity, and a peaceful resistance, Saba Saba, has tragically become a day of mourning. We came to honor our comrades, to march for justice, and to uphold the freedom enshrined in our Constitution, but instead of peace, we were met with bullets, batons, tear gas, and brutality. As of this hour, over 10 lives have been lost, mothers have lost sons, fathers are burying daughters, friends are grieving, and once again, the blood of innocent Kenyans is flowing in our streets, not because they broke the law, but because they dared to demand justice. This is not just a tragedy, it's a betrayal. The violence we witnessed today or yesterday was not spontaneous, it was systemic, it was orchestrated, it was deliberate attempt by the state to sabotage a peaceful gathering of the people. It is now clear our cry for justice are being answered with coordinated suppression. Let it be known, the looters, the chaos, and the criminal element were never part of our cause. We strongly suspect these were planted to justify the violence unleashed by the states. Let it be known, we are not afraid. Is this the Kenya we fought for? Is this the Kenya our forefathers fought for? We ask today in pain and defiance, is this the Kenya we fought for? A nation where police shoot at peaceful protesters, where voicing your dissent makes you a target, where abductions happens in silence and grief finds no justice. This is not just state overreach. This is state violence. This is systemic oppression. And it is now a tradition every time the people speak. How ironic that a government which rode into power under the banner of God and the church has now turned its back on both. They have silenced the voices of faith, mocked our cries, and forgotten the very God they once invoked. But we, the young people, they forget, have not forgotten. We still believe, we still hope, we still stand. And power belongs to the people. Power still belongs to the people. To the grieving families, we see you. To the wounded, we walk with you. To the arrested and the missing, we are fighting for you. This is not the end. This is the beginning of a greater awakening. Like David before Goliath, we may look small, but we are not weak. We are armed with truth, unity, and the unshakable power of a just cause. They have guns, we have God. They have force, we have purpose. They use fear, we move in love. And so what next for our nation? We are retreating, we are not retreating. We are reorganizing, we are re-strategizing. We hereby announce a people-to-people national convention. This will be a peaceful gathering of mind, hearts, and dreams. From the youth in Mathare to the farmers in Kitale, the Mama Boga in Kisumu, to the students in Mombasa, we will come together to reimagine a Kenya without the corrupt hands that have betrayed her. Because Kenya is not theirs, Kenya is ours. We may have been abandoned by our leaders, but we are not orphans. We are the sons and daughters of resilience. and we are ready to build this nation together, with or without them. And to the Kenyans everywhere, do not lose hope, do not lose faith, do not let fear win. We are many, we are united, we are one. Let them hear us not with screams but with our structures. Let them fear not our fury but our focus. Let them realize we are not just protesting, we are preparing. A new dawn is coming. Kenyan people, a new dawn is coming. The God of justice does not sleep. The future belongs to the brave. The future belongs to us. A luta continua. Vuta ni kuvute. The power still belongs to the people. And we will add by saying this. You see, this is a very sad moment. Very drastically sad. That yesterday we had to experience such agony as the people of Kenya, both innocent Kenyans who were going to their jobs and innocent protesters and patriots who had come together with the name of commemorating our heroes and fighting for their justice. But police barricaded all the roads leading to the cities. Now, we witnessed the most heinous deaths yesterday. Our people have been killed, innocent Kenyans, likes of these Brian, Kimutai in Kitengela. We want to say what we witnessed yesterday. It is rather than obvious that government is against its own people. Government wants to introduce enmity. The other time we had the CS for Interior Murkomen declaring and issuing shoot to kill orders. We didn't know that it was to be operational that soon. It started working yesterday. You killed innocent souls, innocent people whose only fault was coming out to join their fellow Kenyans in fight for justice, in fight for accountability, transparency, and good governance. The fact remains, you cannot pacify your evils. We still stand strong as the youth and the young people of this nation. Inasmuch as you subject us to the fear, we will not be intimidated. If there is anything we fear, it is the fear itself. This is our country. We have no other nation. And if you think it's the end, this has now marked the zealous beginning of a new dawn for this nation. The young people, Genz, millennials, young dreamers, all over the country of Kenya, we must come out strongly and say no to bad governance. We must say no to these extrajudicial killings. What fault did these over 10 people you killed yesterday do? This is seriously a state of really, we need to come together as Kenyans, the Church of Kenya, the people of Kenya, good people of goodwill, business community, everybody, farmers, business community, every person, we've been touched. And don't say that this is not for you, because yesterday they killed innocent souls. They are still continuing with killings and abductions. Now, it is a state where we are asking ourselves as the young people, who are we going to cry to? Our own governments. They were taken to power through church and through the name of God. Now they are forgotten and they are killing the innocent blood. That the only fault is coming together with a solidarity and good intention to have a good Kenya where we can be given opportunity based on our merits. Now, more than ever before, good people of Kenya, let us stand together in unity. Let us say no to this bad governance, and we maintain the tongue until we see a change. We will bring that change. And with me here, of course, it's my Secretary General, Joshua Nyajom. Let's hear his input.
Thanks the member of the Estate. I want to say to Raila Odinga and the political class that we have been with you in this journey. We have been with you in the struggle. We know yesterday we were remembering our comrades who fought for appeal of Section 2A of our 2010 the old constitution. And I want to tell you that actually what happened yesterday, as we are remembering our comrades, it's not what will make any other Kenya be happy with what's going on in our country. And we are not gathered here because it's our true nostalgia, or we are happy with what's happening in our country. I want to tell you that we are with a grief and a great pain seeing our comrades being killed by police while protesting, only carrying a mask and a flag. The other thing I want to say that Raila, you are calling for a dialogue, but for us as young people, we are pushing for accountability. That's the only difference between us and you and the entire political class. There's only one thing I want to tell you, that you're not going to retaliate. We're not going to dialogue with people who are killing us, people who are destroying our society, people who are tear-gassing us. We are not going to have any dialogue with you any soon, because the only chance we gave you was last year. We had a dialogue through SpaceX. Nothing at all has been done since that day to today. Still the police brutality, abduction are still going on. So what else? What you want, it's accountability. There is no any other further discussion or engagement if you can't be accountable for what we discussed in our previous dialogue. Thank you.
All right, and of course, let's hear from one. We call him Major, the head of operations. What do you have?
Comrades, power.
Power.
Comrades, power.
Power.
We are so saddened for what we are seeing in our country. We are seeing a lot of killings in our country. In yesterday's demonstration, we have seen the Kenya Kwanza government fighting its own citizens. This is very wrong. This government using the police to fight back the citizens, it is very wrong. And we want to make it very clear today that we, in retaliation, will use our votes come 2027 to prove you wrong. Because you are proving us wrong by fighting us back using the police. Number two, you are denying us our capital city, Nairobi city. You blocked all the roads entering this city. We want to make it clear. We will use our votes to deny you this power that you are misusing once and for all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And of course, now I want to hear from, you can come close to the mic, our head of communication.
My name is John Murima. There is one thing that we have noted with a lot of concern yesterday. We noticed the revival of a very brutal force, the Subaru boys. And we saw in everywhere they went, there was a trail of death. And it seems that the government has chosen power over the truth. And we say to them that regimes have come and gone. Such men have come and gone. But the youth of Kenya will always live and will live to see another day, which is a brighter day. And now, another major issue that we want addressed immediately is that everything before we go to the negotiation table, before even we talk about any negotiations, everything we talked about last year, we must see a lot of goodwill from every counter in this country, because as we have said, we are focusing on people-to-people dialogue first. We need to dialogue with our citizens in order to understand what are the grievances that we have internally, so that now, because without that, without the people-to-people convention, without the political class, because we have noticed any time we try to have any conversation in this country revolving anything, when the political class is introduced, they always politicize it. And that is why we are calling for people-to-people convention first. led by the Bunge la Wananchi Youth Wing. Asanteni sana.
Thank you very much. Let's now hear from our own organizing secretary. What do you have to say?
Thank you very much. I am Wangi. And yesterday we witnessed a police protest. It was not even Sabasaba, but I thought yesterday it was Sabasaba for the police. And I came to ask myself one question. Since when the police started going to demonstrate? Since when I know the only way a police can protest is going a go slow. But yesterday I saw him in the road. But what we are fighting, we want to tell these police officers that what we are fighting, it entitles you also. You also need us, and we also need you. And we want to ask the state, tafadhali, angalieni pale Kiganjo, mukitrain our watu. We have come to understand that the problem comes from where these people get trained. I think, how comes a person, people driving 8 Subarus, they went to Kitengera, shot someone. They went to Kangembe, we had gunshot, and they went to go and that just shot. Where is humanity? Where is humanity? Even if we like how much we like power, we must also respect humanity. So we are telling the government of Kenya, which is our government, that a time will come that we will not sit down and look at you doing what you want to do. We will relate, we will retaliate, and also we'll even evade your houses. Thank you very much.
All right, I'll finish by saying this. First of all, to the people of Kenya, congratulations and kudos. Yesterday we celebrated our Madaraka. Of course, it was a holiday. People stayed at home. Businesses were never opened. It was even better than even a Christmas holiday. And so the people of Kenya, as we have said and we will say it again, power still belongs to the people. Kenya is about to heal because the power of love exercised and even manifested by the Kenyan people is now overcoming the love for power by the greedy individuals in these power positions. Let us continue with the spirit of oneness, because it is only through oneness that we are going to send home and we are going to take these people, the oppressors, out of these positions. I want to say this is the only nation that we have. This is the only Kenya that we call home. For them, we know they can do anything. They have looted more than enough money that if Kenya today bans, they can fly anywhere. Now they have left us as orphans. But we are not orphans. The young people of Kenya, we are the Moses sent to set free the Kenyans from this captivity. Just like the same way the Israelites cried to God out of the afflictions of Pharaoh, now Kenya, you got the young people, the Genzs, the millennials, the young dreamers, the students, and every patriotic Kenyans, all over across this nation, coming together with the like mind to say no to bad governance. You will not continue stealing from our coffers and you expect us to remain quiet. We will be outspoken to the end. And that is why we have said, as Kenyan people, we need to come together and ask ourselves, is this the Kenya we want? And because it's not the Kenya we want, how are we going to send these people home through our unity? That is the only way that will make us go forward and change and build together the future we want. Future is not rotten because we are visionaries and we are willing. Where there is a will, there is always a way. As the young people of Kenya, our parents, everybody, don't lose hope, because we are here and we are determined more than ever before to make Kenya great and to make Kenya become the nation we have always wanted to live in. And I want us to finish by saying, we are the one.
This is our time.
We are the ones.
This is our time.
Not just online.
On the front line.
Not just online.
On the front line.
We are the ones, young people across the nation of Kenya. We are the ones. And this is our time. And I want to tell you, good people, the best weapon we have as Kenyans, it is our love. It is our unity. It is our peace. That is what will make us win. And at the end of the day, we'll applaud ourselves for we will win, and these people will go home, and the justice will be served to them who've been, subjected to these afflictions of the oppressors. Thank you very much. And we want to say, finally, as we finish, good people, let's all hold our hands as a sign of unity. As a sign of unity, we want to say, we are the ones.
This is our time.
We are the ones.
This is our time.
Young people and the people of Kenya, everywhere you are, we are the ones.
This is our time.
Not just online.
On the front line.
Thank you very much, and God bless Kenya. Thank you. Thank you.